What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And today, Tua Tagovailoa spoke to the media, and he said a couple of things that we're going to talk about today. Number one, he said he described his rookie season as below average, and then he addressed the Deshaun Watson situation a little bit. But number one, before I even get into the video, make sure y'all hit the like, make sure y'all comment, subscribe. Shout out to people who already hit the like before they even heard this sentence. Let me know what you guys think about what I'm about to say. But without further ado, let's get to the video. So, Tua does not seem proud of his rookie season. He says today that it was below average. Okay? Now, just for the record, if I were to say that Tua's rookie season was below average, y'all be on my head.
Bruh.
Okay? Be in the comment section cussing me out like a dog. But since he said it, I guess it's okay to say, listen, yeah, it was below average. Okay? Well, I'll give it average. But Tua is pretty hard on himself, it seems, and he wants to be great, which is amazing. I definitely wouldn't say it was a good season, but yeah, I think he's right. It was average. I say it was average. He says it's below average, but that's his expectations to be the greatest. So I do get that, and I do respect that, and I'm so glad he said that. I'm glad, I'd rather this answer be my rookie season was below average than him to say, oh, I had a pretty good rookie season, because really, I didn't, what is your expectations of yourself in that case? You know what I'm saying? But he did have an okay rookie season. You know what I'm saying? He had an okay rookie season. But it's just when you expect greatness and you're not great, then that's probably what made him say it was below average. So I do like that answer from Tua. But let me know what you guys think about that answer. Do you guys agree with Tua that his assessment that his rookie season was below average or what? Okay. From that point on, they start talking about Deshaun Watson and the rumors that he may get traded. Honestly, I'm so surprised that he actually did this interview without telling the interview people that they don't ask any questions about this situation. Because I noticed a lot of people do that, like even Deshaun Watson, he's been on the media a couple of times last week, and every time he's on the media, pretty sure he tells the host, don't ask about my contract or my trade situation, because I remember Deion Sanders even said I was told not to ask about, when Deion Sanders was interviewing him, he said I was told not to ask about the situation, and he didn't ask about it. So I'm surprised it was a situation where Tua was actually free to answer these type of questions about this Deshaun Watson trade situation, but he did. He was asked, was he aware of the trade rumors associated with his name and Deshaun Watson, and he said he never heard of him until his agent reached out. He doesn't watch TV, and he basically essentially what he said is, you guys can read behind me, and I will just link the article in the description. But he basically just said he could control what he control, and that's the hard work that he could do. And again, it's a very, very solid answer because it's the truth. You can't stress over something that you cannot control. And listen, there is no really even signs that we want Deshaun Watson. It's just a situation. There were some rumors that Deshaun Watson wanted to come to the Dolphins, but I don't think there's any kind of evidence that we're actually pursuing Deshaun Watson besides the fact that he is a Pro Bowl quarterback, so we should at least make a call, in my opinion. But there is no evidence as far as from the organization that they're pursuing another quarterback. If you look at certain organizations that got exposed, they were going after Matthew Stafford. You have organizations like the Carolina Panthers, obviously the Rams got him, but there was a whole list of teams that inquired about Matthew Stafford. So those teams are looking for a quarterback. The Miami Dolphins weren't one of them. So there's not even no sign that we're actually even looking for another quarterback. But Tua still got asked about it. It's still Deshaun Watson linked to the Miami Dolphins rumors. And I think it's just based off of when it first came out that we were his preferred destination. And at that point, obviously, there's going to be rumors linked to us. Okay, moving on past that, Tua, they asked Tua, did he believe that Coach Flores believed that he was the franchise quarterback of the Miami Dolphins? That he was going to, what was Coach Flores convinced that he was the franchise quarterback? Basically, I feel like just reading the transcripts that they were just kind of grilling him. The media, this guy that was interviewing him was kind of grilling him and really trying to press on to Tua, and really trying to press Tua about whether or not that the franchise believes in him, in which case Tua responded, in my mind and in my heart, I would like to hope so. But for me, with way things went last year, you always have to prove yourself and do better, and I want to do better. My job is to help our team win games. For me, that's what I have to do a better job with. For me, when I was in, we lost a couple. So, well, they were trying to get an answer of, does Tua think that the team believes in him, basically? And they pressed this issue on several questions. So, you know what I'm saying, this whole drama thing that they're trying to stir up is just pretty sad, but it's happening, okay? And you can't deny it that they were pressing this issue. It's been all offseason since the offseason started of this narrative that the team don't trust in Tua. Again, I always make it clear that I do trust in Tua as much as I can as a fan, but when I say to get Deshaun Watson or look at Deshaun Watson, it's not a lack of trust in Tua, it's just that he's a Pro Bowl quarterback. But these other, like, media outlets and things of that nature are just stirring up this narrative that the team doesn't trust in Tua at all, and it's been like this the whole offseason, and he kept trying to pretty much imply it with all his questions that he was asking. But he didn't ask about, he didn't ask about Tua's biggest challenge, which was reading defenses and things of that nature, which is pretty much regular for any rookie quarterback, I think. And then, they talked a little bit about Devonta Smith. I'm not going to go over the whole interview. Like I said, you guys can read this article. I will link it, or you guys can watch the interview. Maybe you guys already seen it. But they asked about Devonta Smith. He said he would definitely like to play with Devonta Smith, obviously, again. Another interesting question that was asked was that he asked Tua if he felt like the media had treated him fairly in light of comparison to Justin Herbert, who starred for the Chargers. Tua said, "The only time I would ever understand about the hype was when I got interviewed by the media. I have really high expectations for myself, and I didn't meet those expectations this year." So it seems like, to me, that Tua's harder on himself than even the fan base is hard on him, which is great. You know what I'm saying? At least he expects greatness out of himself. So, like I said, that's most important, because some people just get away with being mediocre or being okay or being good. But if you expect greatness, then I think you will eventually reach greatness. You can't reach greatness if you don't expect greatness, I don't feel like. At least if you expect greatness, you have an opportunity to reach greatness. You have a chance. And then after that, Patrick cleverly half-joked with Tua that he was considering purchasing a number 1 Dolphins jersey, but wanted to know if he could wait until August. If he should wait until August. So again, he was applying again that Tua might not be there in August. He might get traded. The team doesn't trust him. Listen. These guys right here, they asked about 3-4 questions that just implied that, hey, Tua, how you feel the Dolphins don't trust you? That's basically how they kept saying, like, they kept trying to phrase it in different ways, which, listen, I'm not soft to the fact that I know a lot of people may get mad about this questioning, like, damn, he's young, why y'all grilling him like this? I'm not that soft to think, like, be upset about the questioning, but I do acknowledge that the questioning was kind of like, what the how many times do you have to ask the guy, in different type of ways? How many times do you have to imply in different type of ways that the team don't trust him or that the team might move on to him? How many times do you think you want to hear that? Like, I don't understand. Like, you made 4 questions about it. Damn. But Tua said, honestly, I'm not sure. I can't control what I can't. I can't control what I can't control. I can only work hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it really is. He pretty much answered that question every time they tried to imply that, he might not be there next year. But overall, I just wanted to speak on that a little bit because I know that's going to be some news and maybe people will ask about, what do you think about, because I know the headline is going to be, Tua says he played below average. So I know people going to ask, like, how do you feel about Tua saying he played below average? I think I think that was a great answer. Honestly, I think that was amazing. I wouldn't rather any other answer because even if you think he did not play below average, at least you could be happy that his standards are that high. And if you think he did play below average, at least you could be happy that he's acknowledging, okay? Other than that, Tua got to start. Other than that, I do respect the fact that Tua does interviews and lets interviewers ask him whatever. Because he could be like Deshaun Watson or like these other guys who literally go to interviews, say, hey, don't ask about this, and then they get asked about all the questions they want to get asked about. So, again, I don't know about this radio, the Dan Patrick Show. Maybe they're different in terms of they don't let people do that. Maybe that's why he didn't do it. Again, I don't watch the Dan Patrick Show. But, because some, like, radio stations like the Breakfast Club and stuff, they don't let people tell them what not to talk about. But some do, you know what I'm saying? Some people, like NFL Network, they don't let, like, if Deshaun Watson don't want to talk about what team he want to go to, then his agent will tell him, hey, don't ask about his trade request, and they won't ask. They mean, I watched the whole Pro Bowl, and they didn't ask Deshaun Watson. He was right there. They didn't ask him anything about the team. They weren't allowed to. And then before then, I watched like him and Deion talking, and Deion wasn't allowed to ask either. It's like sometimes like. So I don't know if that maybe Dan Patrick's one of those, you know, I'm asking you whatever. If you don't want me to ask whatever, don't come to my show kind of people. But if not, then I do respect Tua for at least not even ask about and just actually going up there and answering what questions that he asked. Okay, so get in the comment section what you guys think though. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to 11K to watch your book. Okay, flexing. My camera keep getting blurry. I'm out.